Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Rita's Book Club. This week I'm reviewing Sounds Like Love by Ashley Poston. You guys know that I'm a huge fan of Ashley's books and I've been reading every single one. So it's no surprise that I read this one and I loved it. I love music and it's very special to get on this journey with the main characters. Johnny Lark is living the dream. She's one of the most coveted songwriters in LA and she can't seem to write. There is an emptiness inside her, and nothing seems to fill it. When she returns to her hometown of Vienna Shores, North Carolina, she hopes that the sand, the surf, and the concerts at the Revelry, her family's music venue, will spark her inspiration. But when she gets there, nothing is how she left it. Her best friend is avoiding her, her mother's memories are fading fast, and the revelry is closing. How can she think about writing her next song when everything is changing without her? Until she hears it, a melody in her head, lyricless and half formed, and an alluring and addictive voice to go with it, belonging apparently to a wry musician with hang-ups of his own. Shirley is a figment of her overworked imagination, but then the very real man attached to the voice shows up in Vienna Shores. He's aggravating and gruff on the outside, nothing like the sweet, funny voice in Johnny's head. And he has a plan. They will finish the song haunting them both, break their connection, and hope they don't risk their hearts in the process. Because that song stuck in their heads, maybe there's a reason for it. I just love Ashley's book and I love how she constructs these universes and with these characters that are always so spot on. She always brings a dash of the supernatural into her stories, and this time around is no different. Johnny and Sasha could hear each other's thoughts and they were connected by a melody. I was completely hooked by these premises. Johnny was such a fearless and independent woman that also needed to deal with a few things from her past. I loved how she kept these relationships from her past, especially with her best friend Gigi and her family. It was a joy to see her get back to her family home and feel the connection with it, not only with the people but also with the space, especially with the revelry. That place was so special to her, and she was intrinsically connected to it that we as readers feel that connection. But she was feeling stuck and with a block. She couldn't write music, the one thing she thought was her life, and I loved to see her trying to understand what was happening and why it was happening. I was so emotional while reading it because it was deeply connected to her mother and now she was losing her to dementia. Their relationship was so special, and once she was able to see past it with Sasha's help, she started to write again, and Sasha was such an amazing counterpart. He was described by her as a stuck up that was basically a Nippo baby, but I loved how we got to know who he really was through their mind connection. He tried to protect who he was, and people only got to know a side of him that he wanted to show, a fictional one for the public. But he was lovely and sweet, always ready to help others, and he loved music in such a deeper way. It had a special meaning to him, and one not related to his dad, but related to his mother. It was just a product of the industry, and I love to see him reborn from the ashes and find a new place in it. Them together was just special. I don't even have many words, but that. It was lovely to see them get to know each other and to shed the preconceived notions they had of each other, to see them fight to be there and be present, to help themselves as individuals, but also as a songwriting team. The chemistry was all there from the very first chapter, and that's what made it amazing and emotional to read. Also, I have to say that I absolutely loved how this song stuck in their heads is indeed there for a reason. We think it's a romantic connection between them, but it's actually a connection with both their mothers, with the present and the past. It was a beautiful combination for it, and I might have cried a little bit with it when these two characters discover it. Finally, I absolutely love the little guest appearance we got of Clementine and Eon from the 7 Year Slip. I love those characters, so it was so nice to see them on a scene with these new characters. Actually, stories keep existing in the same universes, and I love it. As always, if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Instagram at ritasbookclub for more content. Thanks for watching and see you next week. Happy readings.